SoFi for WrestleMania looked awesome.
Yeah, it did.
The set was fucking beautiful. I mean, that thing was glorious. 80,497 people on the first night. 81,795 maybe.
Yeah, something around there.
On the second night. And yeah, I got to be a part of it. I'm so incredibly lucky that the Spinebuster was a good addition.
Perfect.
Spinebuster was a good addition. That was pretty high. People thought that I'm head down right there. Hey, I'm head directly down as George Kittle looks yoked in the background. I hit Miz right where I wanted to, right in the right titty with my back. He felt it. You saw him stumble getting back into the ring. That's why George Kittle had to come help me throw him back in there. George did a fantastic job, obviously. It was great to have him out there doing his thing. Thankful that he came over, helped me out, got Miz back in there, because Miz was going to quit.
Yeah, he was leaving. He was gone.
I would have taken a dub by forfeit.
Yeah, automatic victory.
Yeah, because I become and remain an undefeated wrestler at WrestleMania because this match was sanctioned by the Dogfather, as opposed to the Vince match that happened last year wasn't sanctioned. Miz is going to leave. As soon as I saw George showcase that tank top, that tight end University tank top, I knew there was a chance old George was about to do something special. I grabbed that ref. I go, excuse me, ref. Oh, my groin. I said, I think I ripped my dick, and I put it in my knee. You know, like I was just trying to distract him as much as possible. George laid him out. What a lariat. What a clothesline. What a celebration. I think if you look at the shoulder bump, I think I got him a little bit. I think my shoulder would probably be a little bit higher than his shoulder if you were to like review the footage. I think there's a chance that that was the case.
He fell back too, but
yeah, it felt like there was a little power. I was all jacked up, but George Kittle was fantastic. The Miz, all I wanted was the Miz to have an opportunity to have a
match.
Just a WrestleMania match.
Yeah, good guy. Just stand there.
Connor was with me. Foxy was with me. We sat in that bus 6, 7, 8 hours, 9, 10 hours, just waiting, you know, for an opportunity to potentially have a WrestleMania moment. And then the Miz mentions, I sent out an open challenge, and we go,
oh my God,
there it is.
This is it.
We knew that there would come a time. It was getting late.
Yeah,
it was getting late in the night.
Yeah,
figured we have to stay there till tomorrow or Sunday rather.
We didn't know if night 2 was going to have to be the time where we hear something said that's like, oh, now's the time. First, we're going to have to get the okays, obviously. And we did from people high up. They were the only people that knew for a while. Wasn't that right, Coach?
That's right. Oh, yeah.
They were the only people that knew for a while that if a moment, there was like 3 people that knew in the whole world that was going to potentially be a situation for a little bit, but we had the moment have to pop up. You know, moment had to pop up. So finally, when Miz says, I sent out an open challenge, all parties were like, hey.
Did you hear that?
Now's the time.
Get in there.
Now's the time. So we go out there and do it, but I'm so thankful to the people at the WWE. I'm actually a fan of The Miz. You know, I didn't like that there was over 80,000 people chanting, tiny balls, tiny ball. I didn't like that.
No, you've been a fan of him since Fear Factor.
Yeah, exactly. He was on with Rogan. That's where he first met Joe Rogan, was Fear Factor. He won Fear Factor. That was before he was even on The Real World or The Challenge or into the WWE. I've been a fan of The Miz. So I just saw an opportunity, and I enjoyed the opportunity because it was getting to showcase The Miz, too, who I'm a big fan of. And Snoop Dogg was out there, so it all just kind of came together perfectly. And Connor and Foxy, I can't thank you guys enough for hanging out with me as I awaited the moment to arise for us to potentially go out there and have a little fun. And I'm thankful to the WWE Universe that said hello whenever I came out on that massive fucking stage.
Huge.
It was a super cool night, super cool moment, and I'm very thankful for it all.
Yeah, no, thank you for bringing us along. It's always fun to go to these things, and everyone in the WWE, for some reason, you know, treats me and Foxy with respect, even though they should just basically treat us like big fat stooges we are. I, on the other hand, to you, I don't like The Miz, so I'm glad that you shut his dumb Ohio up.
He's a great golfer.
Yeah, he thinks he's a great golfer. He fucking sucks at golf.
He was the worst at the. Robert Griffin III was the worst.
RG3.
He set the record because he got the actual highest score you could get
of all time,
and then the second highest of all time, same year,
boom,
same day,
The Miz.
The Miz.
Yeah, and he looks great while he golfs. That's not the problem. The problem is he swings like a child. But that also the Snoop Dogg thing, and you know, it is always cool seeing the spectacle of WrestleMania, because like I'm a newer mark. I haven't been in it my entire life, so as you've gone into it, as I've kind of gotten into it, that's kind of what I have kind of been shown in that world. So
what a world!
When you walk out and you see the stage and like you see all the people who are two doo when they don't get pins. Like that entire thing. Those fans are awesome. So no, it was incredible. Thank you for bringing us.
No, I'm lucky and thankful you did, because I would have been sitting on that bus all by myself.
Well, no, but you got to watch the Penguins game. Remember?
Okay. All right. Shout out to you wearing that Bruins jersey. Did get to see that. I was a little. If you guys wouldn't have come, I honestly don't know how that whole thing would have gone.
No, people would have found out.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I would
You would have just left the bus and say, yeah, all right, I'm here.
Michael Cole had no idea that I was there.
Oh, his reaction.
He walked by the bus one time, actually seen him.
Yeah.
And I was like, haven't seen him in a long time, missed that guy.
Yeah.
Would like to talk to that guy. Can't.
Surprising.
Because we don't know. We don't know if the moment's going to come or it's even going to matter. And I don't want to distract him. 3 people, I think, knew.
That was the best part. The surprise was the best part. I mean, the crowd went fucking nuts while we were there.
Obviously, Miz did not know till Saturday.
Yeah, of course. He wouldn't have run his mouth.
Yeah.
For shoot. There was, when my music hit, is near when Miz found out. You know, because you might have thought, is there somebody back there that maybe wants to come dance? And he could have never expected it to be me.
No.
But I guess
No.
whenever he heard my song, my name, when he heard it, hey, come out, he's this motherfucker, you know, that whole thought. But it was awesome. I'm very thankful. And congrats to the WWE, not only for the biggest, best WrestleMania of all time. I think they had the highest sponsorship that they've ever had, with over $20 million in revenue coming from sponsorship, which is double what the last record was, which was last year. Wow. I think it was their biggest social WrestleMania ever, with over 500 million views or something over the weekend. I think it was the highest grossing gate, obviously, with 161,595, whatever the number is, tickets sold. And obviously, this morning it was announced that they've been purchased by Endeavor for a combined effort with UFC at $21 billion global net worth for Endeavor. Vince McMahon, who has a mustache now, and he will still be with the WWE, which was a massive part of the interview that I watched this morning with Ari Emanuel and he on CNBC as this deal was announced, and it was rumored yesterday on the internet. And we might have had a little bit of
maybe a thought.
I think there were some people that thought it was maybe coming.
Sure.
Might have seen it on the horizon.
People at WWE are way too nice to us. We just want to let that be known.
It's so dumb.
They're so cool.
And they're such good people.
Got to drink with the crew afterwards. I miss the family behind the fucking scenes over there so much. They're so good at everything they do. Like the people behind the scenes, the camera people, the graphic people, the editing people, the tech people, the every people.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them.
They've all been there forever. And they're all fucking workers.
Yes.
Like we are working. And they all figure it all out pretty much every single time. And getting to have a couple cocktails with them, obviously, afterwards at the bus was a moment that I'll, forever type of cherish those things, because that's what it's all about. It's good people, and I'm thankful that we were over there. None of those fuckers knew we were there either.
Yeah, had no idea.
Had no idea. I went out there right before your match, and there's a lot of people that I'd seen over the years that since we'd been there at SmackDown and whatnot, they all looked at me like, what the fuck are you doing here? And then boom, your music hits, and they're like, oh, here we go.
Yeah. The amount of dap-ups after in the, because literally nobody knew we were there.
Yeah, you basically just walked right on.
3 people knew, 4 people, I guess, day of.
Yeah.
5 people in the entire place knew that we were there. The one person was the person in charge of our tech. Like, hey, make sure these guys don't die on this bus.
Yeah, setting up the TV.
Yeah, Jason, shout out, dude. Appreciate the hell
So helpful.
So helpful, dude. You saved us.
We watched the stream with no sound for 3 hours before he finally, hey, can you at least just get us some sound or something from these TVs?
4 people knew we were in that whole building.
Yeah.
4 people, the whole building, knew we were there. So it was a pretty isolated operation, but the people that made conjugal visits to our bus were very nice. And we appreciate the hell out of the WWE for being so kind. Foxy's going to have a great Foxy flick with that whole thing. I do believe.
Yeah, it's coming.
I think so.